well, didn't see this one coming. The final Diamond League of the year was upon us in Brussels, and with that, a final showdown between three of the world's best 1500-meter runners from this Olympics: Jakob Ingebrigtsen, Cole Hawker, and Jared Nuguse. And while a lot of people obviously had Jakob Ingebrigtsen as the favorite, it should be noted that Jared Nuguse took it to Jakob Ingebrigtsen at their last matchup in Zurich, where Jakob did say he was feeling under the weather. However, unlike in previous races where Jakob typically hits the front right behind the pacemakers and goes after it, this time he decided to hang back a bit as the wave lights were set to a relatively conservative 3:30 pace for him. Instead, it would be Nuguse taking the reins behind the pacemakers, and that's something we're not used to seeing, but it also may be something to do with another race Jakob could be running soon, which we'll talk about later. The thing is, Inge followed the long loping strides of the Goose. The pacemaker here actually got caught into a bit of trouble because of this situation. As with Jakob behind him, the Norwegian decided to swing wide in an attempt to take the lead over the final lap, but that led the pacer Kippergut scrambling to find where he should go as he was looking to drop on the outside, but Jakob was trying to pass him there, and that eventually almost caused him to crash into Timothy Chariot, who we should also talk about. Not even given an introduction in this race despite all his achievements, Chariot ran a great race and honestly did better than I thought he would, as he really tried to take it to Ingebrigtsen, but Jakob was running a patented last lap, shifting through his gears to drop everyone. However, in this bell lap, a big challenger who beat him at Zurich in Jared Nuguse tripped and pretty much cost himself any chance of finishing near Jakob. It does seem to me, at least, it isn't the rail or Chariot that directly causes this. Nuguse does seem to hit his own legs here, and that causes him to stumble, but thankfully he didn't go down, or else that could have been really bad, not just for Nuguse, but also the rest of the field behind him. But with Nuguse out, Jakob closed out a victory, leaving Chariot and Hawker to battle for the second place spot as he sealed another Diamond League victory. I think this race goes to show you that Jakob is in supreme form, and some of his competitors like Hawker, who we saw has a massive kick at the Olympics, are definitely a bit more worn out, and rightfully so given all the championship racing done before this. But given a win here, Ingebrigtsen might have a lot of confidence to do something extraordinary, as although it lacks confirmation, there's a lot of talk floating around that he'll be doing the Copenhagen half with just a day rest in between, and maybe this relatively slower time in the 1500 means he'll have energy to go after something really spectacular there. If you enjoy athletics coverage like this, be sure to like and subscribe. See ya in the next one.